Look at this run from Bradley, real drive from the Roma man. Now then, Fabian Johnson, can he get this right? Across the face of goal, and yes, it's Altidore again, and the US have the lead.
Still Stewart holding. Here it comes to Landon Donovan! The United States lead Guatemala by 4 goals to 0.
3 wins out of 3 in the World Cup qualifiers in June. US doing what they like, and Dempsey! The United States are in a kind of dreamland here. And what a moment for Jurgen Klinsmann. A victory over his home nation.
It's truly an honor, and it gives me chills every time I've been called up. And anytime you get to put that jersey on, that's the highest level that you can reach, and so it's pretty special.
I think all players know how important that is. There's no need for an additional kind of push. They're all very, very proud, you know, to wear the crest and to represent the United States of America.
It's just an amazing feeling. It gives you so much pride. I think it's something that you've been dreaming about your whole life. Because before the MLS, that's all there was. It was the national team. And so the posters on your wall were US national team members, not guys in the MLS.
The whole country's looking at you, looking at your team and the result, and you want to do as good as you can. And walking out there's a lot of weight on your shoulders. The first thing I think about is catching that first ball and just getting into the game. MLS gave me an opportunity to play and be seen by the national team coaches on a daily basis.
Watching the ball from Silva, back post, and Rimando makes the save again. And that is the last action of the game. Rimando, the hero at the death.
A lot of people are fascinated about what happens in the United States with MLS, you know, with soccer in general, because, you know, the picture was always there's basketball, football, baseball, you know, hockey, and where's soccer? You know? And suddenly, you know, they realize over the last couple of years that soccer is unstoppable in the United States. It's growing. I mean, if you look at, you know, how old MLS is, not even 20 years old. I mean, this is fantastic. What happened here the last 20 years, I sometimes tell people it's like a fairy tale. But if you have a domestic, strong league like an MLS now growing and getting better and better every year, this is very, very important as a base for your national team.
The reality will always be that there'll be, you know, a good number of the best players who always choose at a certain point to play in Europe. And I think it has to be like that. Saying that there will be an important group of players who will feel that they're best served playing important roles in MLS. And so for the national team, this is huge.
Doesn't matter what league you're playing in, long as you're playing and you're playing good and consistently, you're going to be able to help the team, and you're going to be able to put yourself in a position to be in the starting 11 come the World Cup. And I feel like coming back to MLS, that I'm going to have more freedom than what I had in Europe to play more the style that I fell in love with growing up as a kid.
So many veteran guys that have been there, played in World Cups, and so they're literally passing their knowledge onto you and onto these young guys.
It takes games and trainings to gel the way we want to gel, but it's not always going to be perfect in the beginning. But I think Jurgen and the national team staff has done a great job of picking the right personalities, the right players to gel.
In the middle of it, and our all same interest is to make this product better, to get the game to another level, to show players, okay, what does it take to play against Germany, against Brazil, against France or Spain? You know, what do you have to do in order to beat them one day?
Well, there is definitely pressure, but I think anytime there is pressure, it means you're in a good spot. It means you're in an important spot, and in a spot that a ton of people would want to be in your shoes.
The USA are on fire in Jacksonville.
You know, and if you want to go to a World Cup and you want to compete in a World Cup, you got to be damn hungry. Because when you meet the best in the world, you know, and they, from little on, they play every day, you know, mostly twice a day. You know, they put thousands of hours in that game. You see why they are so damn good, like Spain or Brazil or Argentina. So we still have a way to go.
I enjoy every second of it, and never take it for granted. You know, it can always be the last time. So you got to be focused and just be in the moment and ready to perform and just take it in stride.